been going a lot more confidently on the flat, and this mare really proved it. She's a real jumping machine, so he will be hopeful of a very good result here. You know, they've proved that they can do it by being an ex-champion.
First horse captured out of the start box.
Nice to see the early part of the caution really get into a good rhythm to go and jump get these fences out of your way, get breathing. You've been waiting all day. The nerves and adrenaline has been pumping. You've been watching the other riders going round, and now it's your time to focus on your round. A lot of these horses get ridden out in the morning, just to have a little leg stretch, especially the ones that are going this late in the day, might have a little canter, then put away again before the crowds really arrive. So they're in the best mental state possible.
There was a lot of horses out this morning in front of Badminton House grazing, looking completely relaxed, you know. Obviously didn't know what was coming later.
No, you wouldn't eat if you knew that, would you?
Sorry, just busting in there, Ian. And how do the riders relax?
Well, I always reckon at Badminton I might not get to eat for the rest of the day, so I had a jolly big breakfast. Fried egg and sausages and bacon and black pudding and beans.
No, you're crazy. I'm the opposite. Absolutely no way.
Oh, no, I might miss out. I don't know when I get my next meal. I'm not going to miss out on everything. Everyone's different, as you can tell.
Just came round the corner a little bit fast. And just that tipped him over.
It was too quick, and he was on the turn, and he was still pushing when he was. Should have been in nice and.
Yeah, I was going to say it was just a bit bold and a bit brave, and he just. You would say there he'll be kicking himself just through his preparation. Just didn't give the horse a chance to jump it. But lucky to see the horse has got a bit of water down its ears, but there he's still turning and he's pushing on a very fast stride and too close, so the horse just didn't give a chance to get its knees out of the way. Just a little bit slower and it would have done. The horse there just got stuck. It's not hurt, it's just got stuck in the water. But as you can see, walking out with a bit of water in its ears, but they'll be fine for another day. But yeah, frustrating.
Yeah.
You've had a tumble in the lake.
I have had a tumble in the lake, and I can
really
assure you, it's incredibly unpleasant. It's very dirty and very humiliating walking out there with very wet clothes. I made a mistake by getting the horse a little bit too close, and exactly the same. And as a rider, you punish yourself afterwards for doing that. But you know, he'll be back for another day.
Harry, well done, welcome, and well done with your horse. That was a great ride.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I was delighted with him. He's a young horse, and you know, I planned to go a few long routes, and just when I was getting on him on my way up to the start, I thought, you know, I've got nothing really to lose, so do or die, and he jumped all the straight routes, and I was over the moon with him.
He was actually the quickest up to that new pond at the top of the hill. He was the only horse that was on time of the entire day. He just obviously got a little tired towards the end.
Yeah, he's a little bit short of blood. He's by Cruzon, who's a half Irish draft, half thoroughbred horse. And yeah, it showed a bit at the end. I turned my watch off at 7 minutes because I knew he was doing well, but then I thought, forget about the clock now, just ride on the field, and particularly in the soft bit of ground.
But a great future ahead.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well done.
Sam Griffiths coming down to the lake.
Now, Sam was in two minds here. I walked the course with him. He had this plan all week to turn left and take this sneaky, slight shortcut we've seen a couple of them do.
It's worked very well for a lot of horses, that turn. Even some big horses which you wouldn't have managed to turn that quickly, and they've done it. And it just takes that element of running out there. Michael Owen coming towards the end of the course. We've not seen a lot of him. He's gone well. He's only going to be just over the time.
Well,
it'll be about a minute.
About a minute.
But that has been quite a standard time for a lot of competitors going round.
Lost his noseband. Looks like his noseband's come undone there.
Something flapping certainly on the horse.
But Well, it's so good to see horses when they're finishing that they're able to trot round and be ready for the next day. You've got to keep them moving. Gemma Tattersall just starting off. Arctic Soul, very strong horse. She's already wanting to anchor him back, to get him to listen to her, to respect these walls.
And this is the one horse that Classic Moe only was 1 second over. This is the other horse that everyone expects could go inside that time. He's a thoroughbred horse, isn't he?
He is a thoroughbred horse, but where this horse would be a little bit trickier is that he gets so strong, whereas Classic Moe keeps in a lovely, sharp, quick rhythm the whole way round. Arctic Soul can get jolly strong for Gemma.
Sam Griffiths coming up to the mound here.
This is where Sam picks up 50 penalties last year for jumping through the flag, so I know he's walked this very carefully, and it's actually a slightly kinder side, this left side. I don't think, have we seen anyone do the right-hand side?
One
Early on they did.
I've seen one, and they ran out at the corner.
No, there was 2 or 3 jumped right at the beginning of the day, jumped to the right-hand side, and then a lot have gone to the right of the first corner and still gone left at the mound in the second corner.
We've seen 1 or 2 take the really long route.
Now this fence is interesting, that sort of triple bar or even quadruple bar. I think you've got to jump it almost more like a table. You don't want to be too fast and flat because you're then into a sharp turn where the ground runs away from you. So it almost punishes them if they jump it too fast.
Good boy.
Now, these fences are on frangible pins. So those who don't know what frangible pins are, what are they, Ian?
Thanks for that.
I think we might want to be talking about it after Gemma goes.
Let's look at Gemma first.
Yeah, watch her here. Managed to get 3 in there, but she anchored the horse and rode a very definite line, didn't she?
I spoke to Gemma this morning, and she said that that's what she was going to really try and get him right back. And
yeah,
she rode a very, very secure round through those logs.
And in many ways the approach helps you. The fact that you've got such a sharp turn from the first log to the double, it gets you right back on the hocks and enables you to pop in that extra one.
Sam's 22 seconds behind the clock here. Remember,
but clear, good. So you were asking about the frangible pin.
frangible pins,
There are various
yes.
types of pins. There's a traditional original that was introduced and started in the UK. And then there's the Mims pins, and they're developed basically to let the fence collapse if a horse hits it to avoid rotational falls. But if a horse breaks the pin, a rider and a horse break the pin, sit up again. Good decision there, well done her. Sort of wagging around there. I mean, not the prettiest, but she got it done.
That was effective, as you quite rightly said. She had to deal with the situation that was dealt with her, and the horse left the knee going in. That was unbalancing. She hasn't wasted too much time.
No, she didn't.
This horse could really accelerate in between the fences, but it's now. This is where it's time wasting, where she has to try and get him back.
But she reacted incredibly quickly there. I mean, she made that happen, didn't she?
And actually, if they do get in close or leave a leg at the first, you're on a bit of a dead stride, so you can take that option. If they fly in a bit quick, then you can't. You overshoot it, and you can't take that get out channel.
Mare's got well, hasn't she, so far? I mean, it's quite impressive.
It's a very different Vickers beat to previous years, isn't it? They've
Yes, it's a lot clearer. Yeah, the line is not there for you. Whereas sometimes in the past we cantering down the hill going, where is this line? Oh God, help me. But it's been the way the roping has been set.
Yes, the rope actually puts you on the line.
Yes, exactly. They're very lucky.
yeah. It's also I think the rail's been brought forward towards the takeoff, so it's not so gappy, and also the ditch has been narrowed, so they brought up the bank on the right hand side.
It's about a metre shorter, the ditch, than it used to be.
And it's almost a sort of ascending fence rather than upright.
We have Alexander Bragg.
second ride, this, isn't it?
Yep.
Back to Gemma. Tattersall at the mound.
Again, that's another place where it's quite good if you can get that little pop of a jump, because it gives you space to put in the 4 strides. Whereas if you overjump that, then you overshoot the turn.
Exactly.
Now this horse, Arctic Soul, now this is an ex-race horse, and Tina, you'd have a lot of experience with the ex-race horses.
Yeah, they're fabulous. They go nice and fast in between the fences, and they keep galloping to the end of the course. Yeah, I obviously love them, and I love the thoroughbred brain. And I mean, this horse has got so much power and speed, but he is also strong. So that is his downfall. But Gemma will know that he will be able to make up pace towards the end of the course where there's a lot more galloping. And there you can see she has literally put her legs on him, and he has accelerated that some of the less blood thoroughbred horses would not manage at all. So she's got that advantage under her belt.
In simple terms, he's a petrol engine rather than a diesel engine.
Got you.
That's to all the husbands listening who might not know so much about horses.
But the good thing about this horse is you can quicken like that wherever you want in the course, and you're still going to have plenty left in the tank at the end of the track.
Just 4 seconds over, so she's quicker than Classic Moe and Janelle Price at this point.
Slower than Harry.
And slower than Harry.
But I wish I'd been sitting on a thoroughbred.
But she there made sure she had her stick in her right hand, so that
She's
if
British,
she
that's
lost
why
the
they're staying
shoulder
on her.
coming round the
Yeah.
corner, she'd give him a slap down the neck, which is what she did. And she's really angled that rail and ditch. But she is really motoring. The ground would be perfect ground for this sort of horse. He won't find this energy sapping like some horses do.
Having a lovely round. Paul Brocker. One of just 3 combinations who've won here before. The other 2 being Nereo and Beostatic Sam.
So he's
Come
gonna
Come
be
on,
30
open her up,
seconds at least
go.
over the time. He's been kicking on all the way, but just how few time faults can he get? Crowds cheering as Sam finishes and Mark Tubbs starts at the same time.
Good girl.
Still
Shit.
kicking on, 30 seconds.
Sorry, Beck.
Eighth. Oh my, was it 8th or 9th?
Right.
I knew that because Hugh Thomas told me yesterday that to the finish.
Right.
So I was trying to be smart, but I'm not that smart.
That
Thanks,
hurt?
Hugh.
No. Oh, yeah?
That hurt?
Yeah.
That's
You
hurt.
look a very happy man out there.
Hi, Jess.
Oops. Hey, hey, get your hand off.
This
Hi,
mare's been
Jess.
amazing for Sam because he always used to say she's not a great dressage.
Leave him alone,
The
Jess.
dressage has got better and better, and she
Yeah.
really is smart now. She's